As Western Europe was experiencing the Renaissance, new ideas poured in and medieval precedents were cast aside, making room for forward-thinking and new technology. This cultural rebirth gave way to the scientific revolution, which expanded on ideology and applied it to research and innovation. Although commonly seen as an independent movement, the scientific revolution, in the eyes of modern historians, such as Arun Bala, was more realistically a dialogue between ancient cultures and emergent scientists.
Europe was in fact very lucky. Unlike cultures such as the Indians and other Eastern cultures, Europe was not invaded by outside forces such as the Mongols. This helped sustain scientific innovation.
Essentially, the scientific revolution was not a revolution at all, but rather a restoration and continuation of past scientific genius. Arguments behind the non-revolution include theories on Greco-Roman influence, the overall continuation of scientific development, and global impact on European discoveries.
The Greco-Roman argument basically states that all ideas discovered in the scientific revolution were originally from the Greek and Roman empires.
Greco-Roman culture, through many carriers, infiltrated European thought. Ancient Muslims translated Greek texts regarding philosophy, successfully introducing Western Aristotle to the Eastern world. The Flemish scholar William of Moerbeke translated the works of Aristotle and many of the writings of Archimedes, making the intellectual shift seen in the Renaissance a reality.
Famous scientists such as Aristotle, Plato, Aristophanes, Hippocrates, and many others, their discoveries, they were brought back by the Crusaders. All of this information was already known. All of the things discovered during the scientific revolution were just new, specific discoveries, not new ideas.
The spread of Hellenism after the death of Alexander the Great, along with the crusading efforts of the Catholic Church in later centuries, allowed more of these texts to be translated and further examined. A huge part of the Renaissance was a renewed interest in the classics. Roman architect Vitruvius was once again studied, and Greek literature was in high demand.
The Greco-Roman ideas that were brought back by the Crusades were expounded upon by the scientists of the scientific revolution. These ideas are still prominent today. Many are also beginning to accept the continuation theory. This states that the scientific revolution was not a revolution at all because these ideas were gradually and continually introduced into society.
The ideas and technologies from the Greeks, Arabs, Indians, and Chinese slowly infiltrated European thought and helped cultivate scientific innovations. These changes arose in large part from the university systems originating in the 11th century. As more and more universities arose, a broader basis of educated individuals was established, leading to further scientific inquiry.
The scientific revolution was more dependent on societal changes than anything else. As soon as the feudal system had fallen apart, many could now spend their time working on new discoveries. There was not as much constriction as there had been in the medieval times. Another theory that many people have been looking into is that of cultural influence. Now, although many of the discoveries made during the scientific revolution were purely European, the ideas came from other cultures, such as China, the Arabic nations, and India.
Scientists such as Copernicus and Brahe were largely influenced by Islamic astronomy and optics. In addition to original ideas, Arabic societies documented Indian and Greek mathematics. According to experts such as Fjordman, this, quote, Hindu numerical system is one of India's most important contributions to world culture, end quote, and therefore essential to the scientific revolution.
Other cultures, such as the Chinese and the Arabics, had great influence on the scientific discoveries of the scientific revolution. China brought ideas of math and astronomy and even the idea of the university.
Although Western Europe deserves credit for the advances it fostered, the discoveries of the scientific revolution were culminations of the progress of scientists of Greco-Roman societies, overall continual scientific development, and Eastern influence.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
Okay, hold on, The Greco-Roman argument states that the scientific ideas originating in the Greco-Roman argument
The basis of the Greco-Roman
were... My mustache is falling off. Okay. Scientists expounded upon them and discovered their own new discoveries.
Besides, besides all right.
Were... I just can't get it.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.